Hey guys, John here, Motor T Scale Models. Want to kind of put this video out. This is going to be a real quick video. Unfortunately, I lost, well, I didn't lose it. I still got the video. I just can't get it to download on this build. So we're going to see the finished product. I've had this kit for several months. I've not seen anybody build this 78 Ford 4x4 on the internet or on YouTube, so I thought, you know what, I'll build it. So this is an AMT round 2 release. This is a 1/25th scale Firestone, or it's called the Superstones, 1978 Ford 4x4 truck. So when I did the unboxing on this, looked at a lot of different features in there. We'll talk about some of them here in just a second. But one of the things that I found was that the frame system itself was warped real bad. So I did what I could to try to get it to straighten out. Unfortunately, it did some, but not enough. So kind of changed the direction I wanted to go in on this. So I decided that the best way to do it was kind of go with the direction I went, and that was to make it an old farm truck, and I think it turned out pretty good. But let's take a look at some of the issues that I found on the unboxing. Hold on just a second. Okay, so here's some of the issues that I found. What you're looking at here is the actual CB radio antenna, and as you can see, that's got a lot of flashing on it, and I decided not to use it just because I didn't think it would come off that tree too well. Now this kit comes with a couple of versions. It doesn't say it, but you have the ability to make this a 2-wheel drive instead of a 4-wheel drive. So it gives you the front end, twin I-beam front end suspension if you're going to go with a 2-wheel drive, but it only gives you the these tires that come with it. So which, you know, back in the day, people ran these type tires on 4x4s or 2x4s. For me, I had a 1973 Ford pickup truck. I had the what they called the sandblaster tires on the back, but I had regular street tires on the front. Mine was just 2-wheel drive. So anyway, you can make this either a 2-wheel drive or a 4-wheel drive. So, but these were some of the issues that we ran into. One of the things that I had a problem with was the steering wheel was already broken whenever I opened the box. So, and we'll take a look at some of the issues I saw with the steering wheel. But let's take a look at the final build on this truck. Okay, so here is the finished product, and as you can see, I think it went together pretty good. This is my first attempt at any type of weathering on a vehicle, so I'm sure that there's some issues I know for a fact I could do better on. But let's take a look at it. So I didn't put the front bumpers on because a lot of old farm trucks, they lose their bumpers by pulling and towing and stuff like that. So as you can see, let me move this back just a little bit more. As you can see, the warp in the bed, and I could not get it to come out, and that is fully flush. I tried heating it up. I used a cast iron piece of metal that would hold it down flat, and it still just didn't work. So I thought, you know what, just go with the old farm truck. Most of the beds on farm trucks are bent and warped and everything like that. So so anyway, that's the way I went. So one thing I thought about doing was, this is going to be a hay truck. So I scratch built the hay forks on the back. I just used a piece of plastic from the sprue tree, and then the actual forks themselves are just nothing but toothpicks that I've painted black. I had a winch that I had gotten. I was going to use on another project, decided not to, so I went ahead and added the winch to this, and then I used a piece of floral wire to attach it to the forks themselves. And I had an old rim and tire, and I went ahead and put that in there. So if you can see that the steering wheel is awful, let's see if I can get a light in there. The steering wheel is awful low inside of that. That's the way when it goes inside the dash, it sets very low. It's not in there improperly. It goes right in to where it's supposed to. Anyway, the actual motor compartment, there's not a whole lot into it. It does not come with the radiator. Doesn't come with any other parts. I went ahead and painted the motor blue. I wired it and went that way. I did not add wires to the battery. Decided against it. So the paint I used, basically I just used, oh, here it is. Excuse me. I used acrylic orange. This is Anita's all-purpose acrylic water-based paint. So I wanted it to look like it was kind of a sun-faded truck. So all I did is once I painted it, I let it dry for just a couple minutes, then I spritzed it with water. And that is the results of the paint job. And the only other thing I did was I added some rust here at the top and on the bed rails. I went ahead and taped off a couple pieces of the body just to kind of show like he had gone in and done some work, and sprayed it with the primer. So anyway, and then the hood's the same thing. Hood's just a little bit more of a different color, as you can see, but that's more like the hood's going to be sun faded. So anyway, I went with different rims. These rims are off of a Chevy Blazer. I didn't like the spoked rims that were on it, so I went with these. Turned out pretty good. Anyway, so that's the finished product. We'll try to get this video out and see if it'll post. Anyway, let me know what you guys think. You got ideas? You got anything that you want to tell me? Just let me know, and we'll go from there. If you are new to my channel, thank you for coming and watching. If you like what you see, hit the like button. Hit the subscribe button. That helps the channel grow so that it goes out to more people. And also I get to take a look at people who are joining the channel. I can see what all they're doing out there too. Hit the notification button so you are notified of videos that come out. And if you have been a member of the channel and watching, hey guys, I really appreciate you so much for supporting me and all the comments that you put in. Alright guys, we'll talk to you later.